Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here from the
Hello.
Essetino Weekly Mastermind, and welcome to episode number 136.
Yes, welcome everybody to another weekly mastermind. I'm Arit. This is Jewel. We're founders of Essetino Media, where we help you create profitable content. And we have an amazing community here of content creators and other YouTubers and people who have side passions, who have businesses. So we always host these live streams here every single Thursday to be a resource for you, to connect with you, to get to know what you're working on, and just help each other out.
Yeah, so we took a break last week because we were in Montreal and we have a lot of cool news, updates, lots of things that happened, and lots of cool wins for the week. So as we're saying hello to everybody, let's share some wins for the week.
Yes. So we always like to start off these live streams with sharing a win. Share something this past week that was a win for you, that you're proud of getting done, that you're so excited that this happened. You're grateful for it. It's a win on your list. So please do put that in the comments as we say hello, and we'll share some of our wins too.
Yeah, we've got Lisa in the house. Hey Lisa, how's it going?
Lisa. Cute photo.
Yeah, I see you have a new photo there. Is that I think that might have been a family member's dog. I think that you mentioned.
Adorable. Your sister's dog, I think.
And
hello, Roland.
Roland, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Yes, it was recently my birthday on March 21st. And yeah, I'll tell you guys all about it. And there were other people's birthdays and stuff. But thank you so much, Roland, for the birthday wishes.
And we have Ramiro. Hello. Where are you watching from?
Yeah, I guess you, we haven't seen you on the stream before.
And we have Timothy. Hello, hello.
Hey, Timothy, how's it going? Let's start off with some of our wins here. So the stream, so not last week, but the week before was, and then pretty much 2 days after that last live stream, we went to Montreal. Why did we go to Montreal?
We went to Montreal for a concert. So it was for an Evanescence/Muse concert that happened on the 14th of March. And we also met up with a friend who we haven't seen in a while. So we hung out with her, and it was amazing. It was a great trip.
Yeah, I didn't really know. I've never seen the artist Muse in concert before. I have seen Evanescence before. So it was cool that they were doing this like joint concert. It was almost like you got 2 full concerts in one, because it was way longer than a regular concert, and there was also even an opening act as well. So it was like a bonus, like extra concert.
They were both headlining the same concert.
Yeah. And I didn't really know what to expect from the artist Muse, but it was amazing. They went into so much detail into their production, the quality, their talented singers, musicians, the props that they use. It was just different than what I'm normally used to seeing in a concert. And with the flame, there was all this like flamethrowers going on, and explosions of confetti. Like that's always such a cool treat when they do the confetti explosion, and it goes on everybody, not just like the people at the front, but like people like all around were getting these streamers all over them. So that was really cool. And another cool thing that happened when we were in Montreal is Roland, who lives in Ontario, he messaged me. I think it was like, he messaged me on like the Sunday, that like the day after we arrived in Montreal. And, you know, you had mentioned, oh, how long are we going to be there for? And I'm like, I'm going to be here until Thursday, which was like the next 4 days or so. And then you had suggested potentially driving out to come meet us. And I was like, at first I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I actually looked like, well, how long is the drive? And it's like 4.5 hours, you know, depending on traffic and whatever, it could be more. And you guys, Roland, his wife, and his son drove out all the way from Ontario to come meet us and hang out with us for the day. So they drove in, arrived in the afternoon, you know, and then we, like, it was our, I hadn't really toured Montreal and neither did he. And we pretty much just like,
Roland and the Essetino media crew.
Yeah, we pretty much just like toured around and walked everywhere in Montreal. It's a pretty, it's a small downtown, not like a Toronto, where their downtown you can get swallowed in. But this one we just like walked around, went, we had a nice lunch at this cool, kind of like cantina type spot where there's many different local restaurants there that I've never seen or heard of before.
Yeah, it was a food court. It was an indoor food court, but not like the typical
not like
mall
a regular
food
court.
Yeah, it was. It had its own little quirks. Lots of, you know, French cuisine and poutines and all this kind of stuff, but different kinds of foods as well. And it was there's a little bit of everything to try there, and it was just a cool experience to meet with someone that you connect with like every single week, almost daily in some cases, and just finally meet you. So that was a huge win for us, Roland, to get to spend time with you and your family as well. That was cool.
Yeah, it was a unique experience, and we actually got to walk around the whole thing, and my feet were hurting like crazy at the end of it. Here's a comment here from Roland.
It really was a pleasure meeting and hanging out with you both. I'll never forget it. It was a special day.
Yeah, we had a nice meal, actually 2 meals, and then we had like a dessert at this French crepe place, and the crepes were amazing, so good.
Nutella.
Yeah, it was we had Nutella, and then they had like the sugar one, but it was just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was Montreal. Had a crazy awesome time. It was cold, but it was really cool. Roland said we were so tired the next day. Yeah, me too. I was really tired the next day. Oh yeah, and we had to fly the next day. Yeah, we had to fly the next day.
It was a whole day of flights. That's a whole nother story, because our original flight got canceled. But yeah, it was worth it though. Like, you know, it was outside of the usual routines and times of when I normally wake up and go to sleep, but it was all worth it.
Mm-hmm. Roland, Cheeks of Product Patrol.
Happy belated birthday to you as well.
Yes. We are part of a birthday triplet, Cheeks. So there's you are my birthday twin as well, but there's another person, which is my cousin, that also has the same birthday as us. So now we're birthday triplets. And then if we get another one, it's a birthday quadruplet.
So, how was your birthday, Cheeks? How was the trip? Are you back yet? Mm-hmm. I'm not even sure if you're back yet from Florida. Let us know.
Yeah. And then here, let's go through some comments. Oh, we were saying, Roland's win is life is great. People are awesome. Yes, life is great.
I love it.
Timothy.
Very good one. I'm still changing my work hours and finding out that the hours before noon are twice as productive than the hours after midnight. Yes, game changer. When you realize when your most productive hours are, It's amazing how switching things around so that when you're working on your priority tasks during your most productive hours, it changes everything. It's like you all of a sudden get into flow and you find that you're really getting a lot of things done when it's like you've had the same items on your list, but you've just put those items in the flow section, which is like when you're, most productive. So that's really cool. That's a huge win, Timothy.
Yeah, I'm finding that my most productive hours are also before noon. And I've said this before where I was never really a morning person. Just thinking back to when I used to have a 9 to 5 job, it was like mornings were the worst for me. So for many years, I had associated, I'm not a morning person because I hated mornings because I used to have to, go to a job that I hate, right? But now as I'm tweaking things and I'm trying out different times for sleep and times for waking up and times for working out, it's all an experimental process. And I'm so far liking the morning. Definitely the morning for starting workout, work and working out and just doing like a little bit of a morning routine.
Yeah.
I'm finding it to be quite enjoyable because when you do get to the afternoon, it's totally different. The energy is totally different in the world. And I find that the morning is like quiet and it's like there's a solitude. So it hasn't been a straight streak yet, but I've started to wake up at 6:30, which is early for me because I was like more in the 7 to 8 range, leaning more towards 8. But now I'm trying to work on it. Like every day I'm like, okay, let's get for 6:30. Let's get 6:30. But really this kind of thing only happens the night before. Like, so if you have a crappy night before, like you're staying up late, you're eating so close to sleeping, drinking alcohol, all those kinds of things lead to not such a great morning for me specifically. So I'm tweaking and trying out a lot of different kind of things, but it is a game changer for sure.
I always put my content creation in the mornings because that's when I can create better in the mornings. Like if I'm coming up with posts or video ideas or writing scripts or writing copy, anything where I'm creating content, that always goes in the morning just because I know those are my golden hours.
And I've even, this is also different for me, going to sleep early because it was always at least past midnight. It's like my average. I have this, this is a smart ring and it tracks your steps and your blood and all that kind of stuff, breathing. And for the longest time, my sleep was always like average time I would go to sleep is around 1 a.m., which is not ideal when you're trying to wake up at 6:30.
Yeah.
So it's now like 10:30, 11 is when I'm trying to wind down. And I'm even seeing that I need to go even earlier to even get that 6:30 time slot for me. And it's fine. Before I thought, this is going to suck because I have to go to sleep early. And I thought I didn't think that I would enjoy going to sleep early, but I actually do now. So that's also been a game changer for me.
Lisa says, yes, that's my sister's dog, Teddy. Hi, Teddy. And he is 1 year and 17 months. Super
nice.
Cute. Okay. And Roland says, we read
saw
that part.
Oh, and you bought a jar of Nutella.
Nice.
Was that an inspiration of the crepe?
Did you buy the Nutella in Ontario? I was gonna say it's like almost like a memento from
Montreal.
You mean in
Montreal?
Yeah. Well, no, I think he bought it in Ontario.
Oh, you bought it in Ontario?
But it can be representative of Montreal for sure.
Cheek says his cousin, his cousin Christina.
There's the quadruplet.
Whoa. And it's my cousin too. That's so weird.
That's pretty crazy. Wow.
Is this cousin older or younger than you? Let me know. Timothy says by 2 p.m. I'm done for the day. Wow.
Yeah, there's always a lull in the afternoon where you're just like, at least for me, I always need to do something to re-energize, whether it's going for a walk or going downstairs to grab coffee or just like something, stretching. Because yeah, that afternoon hump is always like, it needs a reset.
Mm-hmm. Cheek says, I have a show and tell for Friday. Goodies I found on my road trip. Cool. Nice. Looking forward to that one. And we've got Liat in the house. Hey, Liat, how's it going?
Hello, Liat.
Timothy says, I plan the day to go to bed early. What time do you go to sleep now, and what time are you waking up? Thank you so much, Liat, for the birthday wishes. It's been an awesome, like, I don't know, an awesome, ever since we left for Montreal, whenever that was.
It's been very
the eventful. 11th. It's been awesome since March 11th.
Yeah. Are you going to share what your birthday events?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Okay. So yeah, we went to Montreal from March 11th to March 16th. So like a 5-6 day thing. Mm-hmm. Came back Friday morning, and literally the day before my dad's birthday. And my dad's birthday wasn't just a regular birthday. It was his 70th birthday. And we had been planning this really big, crazy party. And there were a lot of my family from Winnipeg that flew in. There was like at least 20 people, 20, 25, maybe even more people that flew in from Winnipeg. My dad's siblings and stuff, and my cousins, and we had this disco themed party. And it wasn't like a little dinky party or anything.
No, it was like a disco.
It was party. Like you were at Studio 54 in the 70s. When you walked into this building, the outside didn't look great at all, but the inside, when you walked in, there was like the neon lights, the red carpet, everything. It was like you were transported into the disco era.
And lots of 70s music too. There was a DJ, a full buffet. We had appies and tapas and dessert, and it was a big thing. And it was so cool to just see everyone, like Jules family. I've known Jules family for a while, so to see everyone again and to celebrate that huge milestone. Your dad for sure had an amazing time.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can. The thumbnail of this image was us at the party. It's probably kind of blurry, but nice. I'm gonna start. I did do a couple video clips of the party, but we just got the professional photos like 3 hours ago. Yeah. So I'm gonna be going through those.
I haven't even seen them yet.
And I'm gonna be posting them. And from what I saw, it's gonna look like amazing. But yeah, that party was really, really special because it was the first party that. I hadn't seen my family from Winnipeg since before COVID, like 2-3 years before COVID. So it's like it's been like 5+ years since I've seen my cousins and my aunts and stuff. So it was really special for all of us to be together. It was like a reunion, like a family reunion.
Yeah.
And everybody just loved the theme. Like the disco, the people went totally into it.
Yeah.
The sequins galore.
Yeah.
My cousin got an afro and he just showed up in this afro and we were totally not expecting it. And people just really went on theme, which is what I wanted. And, because some people think that theme parties are like lame and stuff, but people were into it. They were into it.
It depends how you do it.
Yeah.
There's like tacky theme parties and then theme parties that are well done, tasteful. And yeah, it was really cool to see everyone really get into the mood and the swing of things. Literally, everyone was on the dance floor boogieing.
Line dance. They were even doing line dancing.
The electric slide. Yeah, there's some other ones too. Different dances from that era, and it was really fun.
Yeah, so it was such a special privilege to do this party for my dad. Uri helped me plan that. She's the logistics and everything. Again, I did more of the artsy type stuff for the party, but logistics and talking with everybody and the because the event had its own like party planner type thing. And so like coordinating, it's a lot to plan an event. Like, how's the event going to go? Where are people going to go?
I had a clipboard.
Do they get a champagne when they come in? Like, who's taking their jacket? Like, there's so many things to like think about.
Yeah.
And it's when you pay attention to those details that makes a really good party. And the people loved it. Yeah. It was like we were so stressed out. And even during it, there were some like dead air parts where, something happened with the sound or something. And then me and Marie were like, oh God, it didn't go smoothly. There was like a 2-minute dead air there.
I know.
But we were being so a lot harder on ourselves. But everybody that literally came up to me was like, the best party, amazing, great show. Like, we even had disco trivia that people were dying to win.
Yeah.
Like, usually when you do like, oh, let's play a game, and people think it's lame and stuff. But no, people wanted to win. And we usually do good prizes, usually gift cards.
Yeah.
It was like $50 Amazon gift card. And we were like, who is the best-selling female disco artist of all time? And it's like everybody's like screaming and stuff, and you're trying to pick out who's the winner. But it was like really special.
Yeah.
I'll remember it forever. It was one of those moments. And I'll put out a vlog on the channel, obviously. And I got a lot of clips. And then that's my dad's birthday. That happened on the 18th. His actual birthday is on March 19th.
Mm-hmm.
And then my birthday happened on the 21st, which was 2 days ago. So it was like event after event after event after event. And we're starting to now slowly
get back into the swing of
there's
things.
Events again happening, but yes, slowly.
Later this week, but hopefully later in April.
Yeah.
There's lots happening, but it's exciting.
Cool thing that happened. So some of my family from Winnipeg ended up staying longer, and in particular, my cousin Jihan, and it's special because we both have the same birthday, and she's like really eccentric and weird like me. I find that people that have this birthday are really like the same. We're kind of like the same. So we spent the birthday together, but here's how the day went. Here's how I spent my birthday, because everybody was asking me, what'd you do for your birthday? Here's what I did. First, I went to the DMV and I renewed my driver's license because it finally expired, right? It expires like every 5 years.
Yeah.
So it finally expired, and it's always on your birthday, right? So renewed my driver's license. And I usually dread going to, the DMV, the driver motor vehicle place. But let me tell you, since COVID, they have systems galore. It is so good, so smooth. It was such an enjoyable experience. So before, they didn't have any online booking system, and it was just you get there, you wait hours, they give you a piece of paper thing, somebody forgets to call out your number, and it was like extremely inefficient, right? This had efficiency like crazy, and they were just going through people like crazy. They went through like 50 to 100 people in the short time that I was there. And they started off with the email appointment, then you get there, and then you're streamlined, then you get the number's on the board every time there's a beep. And then it's just like, I was so impressed. I was just looking around at how fast people were going through. And usually people that work at the DMV are miserable. They're not anymore. I don't know in other places, but here they're actually happy. And this one is a busy location. And this lady that served me, she was like the happiest, and she was running through the thing like on autopilot, but not in a way where it seems like the person doesn't care. It was like so smooth, but she was super smiley, and she was saying like happy birthday and stuff. And usually people are cold when they work there, but it was such an enjoyable experience. This is how
I heard the story right after she came back from the DMV, and I was like, what? There's a story about the DMV, and they're amazing. Like, she's like giving it like a 5-star rating.
Because I remember when it was so archaic and miserable. You didn't want to go there. Anyways, it's awesome now.
This is Eve. Glad you enjoyed the DMV.
I really did, and enough to share it with you guys. So I did the DMV, did some work, And then check this out, went to go get a Thai massage. So a Thai massage is different because they do the technique a little bit different. They have their own way of doing things. And I've been to many massage places and spa places, but I love the Thai massages. So there's a specific Thai massage place that we go to, and they were so nice. They knew it was my birthday, and they gave me some tea as a gift. And the lady that usually does the massage, she's awesome. I recommend people get massages. It is a like if you have tension in your muscles, and you just like, I felt energized afterwards. I didn't feel like sleeping or anything afterwards, but massage was awesome. Did that, and then went for dinner at this awesome steakhouse at the Park Hotel at this crazy restaurant called The Victor. If you're ever in Vancouver and you want like a really good, high quality, fine dining type of experience and steak, head to The Victor at the Park Hotel in downtown Vancouver.
They have an amazing burger as well.
The staff,
one that you will not forget. They are known as a steakhouse, and they have good seafood as well, but the burger is one of a kind.
Yeah, they have like Wagyu and stuff like that. And the again, it was my birthday, so the lady, I got kind of like embarrassed because we're sitting, it was me, Arit, and my sister, because we're going to go meet up with our cousins later on. And the waitress comes, and then she's like, she says hello to Arit, and then she turns to me, and then she's like, "Oh, is this the famous Jewel Tolentino?" And I'm like, I was like in shock. I'm like, what? Like, what did she watch YouTube videos? Like, what do you mean? Like, so I got really like, I was like frozen. And then I'm like, just started awkwardly laughing. And then I'm like, wait, you saw my name on the reservation. That's how you know my name, right? Like,
no, little did she know, when I made the reservation for the Victor, I told them in the notes to make Jewel feel special because it's her birthday. So this waitress did an amazing job. Like, it was really cool what she did. And then for dessert, she ended up bringing a slice of their coconut something cake with a sparkler on it, and then we sang happy birthday. So it was really cool. Yeah, but we would like keep raving about the Victor because it was a great restaurant.
Me just like laughing. Yeah, I'm like, because she had just brought the cake.
Yeah,
and she surprised me again, and she was just like acting like I was some celebrity the whole time, which was really funny. So yeah, the Victor, amazing meal. And then afterwards, we met up with my cousins at a karaoke bar, and Arit sang Carrie Underwood's song. It's kind of like a country pop song, Before He Cheats, and then the crowd was like loving it.
Yeah, I dug my key into the side of this pretty little souped up 4-wheel drive. That one.
Yeah.
And I had no idea I was going to do this, by the way. Like, I didn't know we were going to a karaoke bar, and they were like going to different places too. And we said we were on the way from the Victor. And then then they were saying, yeah, we just found ourselves at a karaoke bar. So like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'd love to go to one.
So they all have never been there. And then we have never been there. And then so we had an awesome time at this karaoke bar. And I got to celebrate, my birthday with my birthday twin, my cousin Jihan, and my other cousins as well.
Fun.
And then I'm going to show you a quick clip of Arit performing a little bit. She's a natural performer. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah. Wait, let's get to the chorus.
We're going to get demonetized.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Okay. So like people are like,
yeah, it was fun. That's her cousin, by the way.
Yeah, so Reed performed at the karaoke club and like a natural, and people were loving it. And there was like they did like a people were like greeting her at the end and like say what were they saying?
It was fun. Everyone was high-fiving me when I came off the stage and stuff. Yeah, it was super fun, and it was such a cool crowd. Yeah, and some of your cousins went up to sing too.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, I did not. I'm not a singer at all. I'll rap, but even then, that would take a lot for me to.
I'm not. Yeah,
it would take a lot for me to rap. But shout out to Timothy for the super sticker.
Thank you so much, Timothy. That's so nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the birthday wishes and the super sticker.
Appreciate you.
That's so awesome. I'm so glad to hear that, you know, you're working on yourself to find your more productive hours. When you start making these kinds of tweaks, it's really a game changer. Like when you can move forward in your business by, you know, getting a task completed that, you know, took you forever. It's like all these things add up. And, you know, I'm really trying to take my sleep seriously now because I actually really like going to sleep now. Before I thought it was lame, but now I really, really do like it. Shout out to Felix. We've got Felix in the house.
Hey, Felix. How's it going?
And I won't be able to show you the clip now, but I'll be posting more like a vlog, like a full vlog, and I'll send the link to you definitely. And then Timothy said, you both looked stunning.
Oh, thank you. At the party, the disco party. Everyone was decked out from, just like, that was the first time I wore bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Wide leg pants.
Yeah, awesome. And it suited you.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun. I need to find another occasion to wear those.
Yeah. Were you trying to find the video clip?
No, I was trying to find if who's that over there? Because
it's on the creative business.
Okay, I'll go check it out.
And then we've got Melody from Author Nation. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes.
Melody, how are you? How's your week been?
How's Author Nation going? And then Roland says, sounds and looked like a blast. It really was. It was one of those memories you remember forever. Who was that?
Yeah, that's Eve.
Okay.
Eve going, yay.
And then Timothy said, it must have been amazing to hear Reet sing. Fantastic. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool to you just can easily just go up there and perform.
It's fun. It's like, you know, it's in the past it would scare the daylights out of me, but now it's just like, it's like home. It's like it just feels natural.
Yeah, everybody was like, Reed, sing, and you're like, yeah, okay, I'll go up.
Yeah. It just took me a while to find a song because when you it's so easy for people to just pick a song, but for me it's like there's so many. I don't know which one should I choose. I was kind of feeling out the crowd too for which kinds of songs they connected to. That's just like how my marketing mind works.
It was a bit of an older crowd, but but they like the Carrie Underwood though.
Yeah, the Carrie Underwood song wasn't old or anything, so it was between like an 80s song that I was gonna sing or that one. But they did like country, I noticed, like a little bit of country. So it's more of a pop country though.
Yeah,
but, you know,
it was awesome though. Phil, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. It's been like a crazy 2-3 weeks since March 11th. It's been like ongoing parties.
Still gonna keep going.
Yeah. And Profitable Products Hub 2.0. Thank you so much. I love the double emojis. I like that.
And I haven't seen this one before.
That's like a Chinese
cookies?
Cake. No, those I believe
with
that
the stencils.
Yeah, they're Asian cake. Like
they're Asian cake.
You know those? They're like intricate designs and stuff.
Yeah. I know which ones you're talking about. Those are good.
Felix says, haha, both of you were superstars that day. Yeah, I got scared when she said that to me because I was like, oh my God, why does she know my name? Like, I was like, And then she said it so loud, and there was like other people too, so I was like really embarrassed.
She said it so naturally too. Like she's a great actress.
Yeah, she actually could be, because like she was so,
she's genuinely like acting quite surprised.
Seemed real.
Yeah.
Could you handle that on a daily basis? Being famous? I don't know. I don't think so.
I wouldn't want that, because if that's the case, then you can't go out. You can't really have your independence.
Privacy.
Yeah, your privacy. So, yeah, not something I'd want.
Yeah. Yeah.
But once in a while, it's nice.
Yeah, once in a while we'll get recognized randomly here and there, but not where it's like paparazzi.
Yeah, don't want that.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for tuning in. We'll see you on the next stream.
Have a good night, Lisa.
And whoa, shout out. There's tons of colors happening on the screen here. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's some, when you see color in the chat, it means it's a donation. For those of you who don't know, there's blue here,
Travelmatic,
and there's green and there's yellow.
Thank you so much.
A $5 donation. Happy birthday, Jewel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Where are you watching from? Let me know. What's your channel about? Let me know if I can shout you out.
That's amazing. You guys are so generous. Thank you. Thank you.
And Timothy says, way to go, Travelmatic.
And we have a yellow one from
Roland. Shout out Roland.
Roland, Beth, and Kyle. Amazing.
You know, it was so surreal seeing you, because like we told Roland, you know, where we were staying, and he was like in the lobby of our hotel. And I get out and I see Roland, and it's like, he looks exactly like he does in the photos. He's not clickbaiting anybody or doing that.
He's not airbrushing his photos.
And he looks, and then it was so nice to meet your wife, Beth, and your son, Kyle. They're both very nice. And it was so cool to, like, we were just like first time meeting, and then we go have a meal, and then we start walking around Montreal and just start touring the place.
We did a lot of walking that day. Like, I don't know, 20,000 steps or something like that.
Yeah, by the end of it, because after you left, Roland, we had to go to our friend's place to hang out with her again. So we ended up doing like I think 8,000 more steps. And another cool thing that happened afterwards, and thank you so much for the donation, but afterwards in Montreal, our friend took us to the old theater that Arit performed at in Montreal. So back when Arit was first starting her music career, we toured across Canada. And that one time we were in Montreal, we were only there for a day, and she performed in this this sort of like, what kind of theater was it?
So it's called the Rialto Theater. And it's one of those really nostalgic type theaters, like old school theaters, where big names like Celine Dion and like you've heard all these artists, artists have performed here at this theater. It's been around for a very long time. And yeah, that was the theater that when we stopped in Montreal, when I was on tour for my music, we stopped there, did the show, and then right after we left Montreal. So we didn't really get to see much of Montreal. This past trip was the first time we actually got to be a tourist there. But yeah, it was so cool and nostalgic to be on that same street, because I remember when the bus got there and we were offloading all of the gear, and all of the bands and everything were taking their stuff off, and we were going in and out. And around the corner, they have like some of the best bagels in town, like ever. Really, really amazing bagels. Right after the show, I remember I was starving. And the bus was about to leave, and we quickly ran around the corner to grab some bagels and like a thing of hummus. Because they don't make it for you. It's kind of almost like a
bulk bagels.
Yeah, you just buy a whole thing of bagels.
But they have this really long stick thing, and they stick it in the stone oven. Yeah. And this bagel place is also really famous. And it was also on Amazing Race. So you can see we took some photos. Our friend took photos of us in this famous bagel place, and it was so nostalgic to go back and get these traditional bagels. And they have the Amazing Race like ticket. If you guys ever watch Amazing Race, and it was like a pit stop or roadblock. It was a roadblock here. Yeah, they have their Amazing Race photos on there as well. So, and I love Amazing Race. So yeah, that was really cool to see. Yeah. So yeah,
great trip.
Yeah, amazing, really cool. Thank you guys again so much for the donations, and always and Timothy, thank you. You're the OG donation person.
You're amazing. You're all amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Just showing up here is like showing your support. So thank you.
Timothy, sorry, and feet off. Like my feet were hurting really bad. Travelmatic says, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Cool. I have a channel about remote working and traveling abroad. Ooh. Subscribe and enjoy the journey. Yeah, for sure. I'll check it out. Actually, I'll do it right now.
Definitely into that. You know, right before the pandemic hit, I was looking into there's like these organized trips for entrepreneurs where you can choose from different cities and different countries to just go there, and entrepreneurs from all over the world come meet at this place. You stay together in this place. You work together as well. You get to know each other's businesses, and you also get to tour the country as well. So that's what that reminds me of. And I was like looking into it. It looked so much fun. But then of course everything hit. So that's cool. Definitely will be checking out your channel.
I have your channel here, and I subscribe. Nice.
Done. Got a subscriber from this live stream.
That's cool. Thank you. What kind of remote working do you do online that allows you to travel? I would love to know.
And what's your most favorite place that you've traveled to so far?
Yeah. Timothy says, you have to try some NYC bagels. I was just saying to Arit the other day, I'm like, I think we should go to New York. Like, we have to go to New York, you know?
Yeah.
We definitely need to check that place out. That's definitely on the list there, because we were on the east side, and I think a lot of people, like, because we're here in the west, so a lot of people from Washington go up and down like Portland and California and stuff. So because we're on the same side, but a lot of people in like New York and stuff go to like down. Quebec and Ontario.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Felix for becoming a member of the channel.
Very cool. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Because you are a member, I think you should have access to these like special emojis. So if you check the emoji thing, you should have like, there are these purple emojis that we inputted.
Essetino media emojis.
I don't know if you can see them. They're like, click if you're on your phone, click the emojis thing, and then there's some here. I'll put one in the group right now. You can only see it if you're on the YouTube chat, but it says good vibes only.
Awesome. Thank you, Felix, for the new membership.
Yeah,
awesome.
Appreciate it.
Lots of birthday gifts.
I know.
Today.
Thank you guys for the support. Who is this? Also Eve? So cool. We love Amazing Race.
I will check. Let me check.
And Roland said, the ride home was enjoyable because I was able to sit for so long. Yeah. that was awesome. And luckily the weather was good because the next day, Roland, after you left and after we were leaving on the way to the airport, it started snowing a bunch. So it probably wouldn't have been as enjoyable to walk around.
That day was perfect when you came. It was a clear day. The sun was out. It was just, it all aligned perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, you got another subscriber.
Another sub from Liat Love. Nice.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, so many. There's a ton of memories on this phone. Like, I think from 2018 as well, when we went to Shanghai and Israel and Italy. Mm-hmm. Like, there's a lot of travel stuff in here. Yes. Would love that.
That's cool. Yeah, definitely.
Would so love that.
Yeah, we were saying like, we want to wherever we travel to, if there's like somebody that we know, like you guys watching or anybody, a fellow entrepreneur, we'd love to like meet up and hang out and stuff.
We already have so many friends around the globe. It's amazing.
Let us know where you all are so we know where to travel to.
Yeah. Give us some destinations to travel to. Thanks, friends. I work in IT, but there are many non-IT roles that I do remote as well. The pandemic has promoted remote working all over.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely. So that's really cool. Yeah, I'll watch some of your stuff. I love watching like travel videos. Whenever I go to a new place that I'm not really too familiar with, like for example, when we went to Shanghai, I wanted to know like what's the vibe there? What should I not do? You know, how should I speak to people? You know,
so the cultural,
cultural stuff. So I definitely watch other people's travel channels to see what it's like there.
And some of your favorite countries so far is Cuba, Brazil, and Spain. I haven't been to any of those, but yeah, that's actually, I am planning on going to Portugal soon. Haven't booked anything yet, but would love to also visit Spain in the process of that.
Yeah. Cool. And yeah, you guys are just chatting it up in the comments there. So yeah, we just wanted to do like an update vlog. The business has still kept going, you know, but nothing really to report. Like the affiliate sales actually were continuing to go. So I checked I check our affiliate sales on a daily basis. And I was like, it still was going. And that's why I always encourage you guys to create affiliate funnel for yourself, to have automatic sales that either you can be working on it or you don't have to work on it and it still generates stuff for you.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. You could go on trips, you could take time off, you could spend time with family, and that piece is still working for you. And it's just a matter of you managing your time to work on any service-based stuff, which is what we've been, doing. So yeah, the affiliate's really working, and it's because we've been focusing on it more.
I always say this. Every time we get a sale, like an affiliate sale, I'm always like, what you focus on grows.
Yeah,
because it's true. And you might be focusing on bad habits or things that aren't serving you, and that it grows. So really pay attention to that and be a focus to that, because it's like people say they want multiple income streams, but then they're not focusing on it. And I was just doing a YouTube coaching call earlier today, and it was a call where I did a deep dive on their channel. So
a channel audit?
Yeah, it's a channel audit. So I have access to the front end of their channel and the back end of their channel, and I go in to the analytics, I go in everywhere, and I see through my lens what can be done to improve the monetization. And I do like a report. I do like a whole report, and I just like spew it all out in the Zoom meeting. So oftentimes it goes over an hour because I just have so much to say and so much that people can do to improve the channel in terms of making more income on it. And when starting YouTube, I always try, I said this line to them. So they're like, I really want more views and subscribers. And, I just want more of that. 100,000 is the goal. And then I asked them a question a little bit more in depth. I said, okay, let's say you have the 100,000 subscribers. You're getting 1 million views a month, but you're making $0. Are you still happy with your channel? And they had paused and they're like, no, I don't think so. And then I'm like, so just think about it for a second. What should you be focusing on? And I'm like, a subscribe and a view doesn't necessarily mean you're going to earn money from your channel. Because as I just stated in the question, if you had all that, which you're saying that you want, right? But what you really want is to actually earn a living from your channel. And when you understand the business of YouTube and implementing the business of YouTube, i.e., your branding, messaging, having funnels,
and call to actions.
Are you telling people that you have products and services? Are you telling people to go to the description? I stopped telling people to subscribe and like and stuff. I tell people to go to the description, because the description has my links. It has my links to my website. It has links to affiliate links. It's I want to lead them there, right? So it's like whatever you want to focus on. And I think that it got to that person to really think about it. It's not really the views that you want, because, and you know what, some people might say, if I had 1 million subscribers,
that they'd be happy,
and that's great. But that's why I asked it, because I had a feeling that it wasn't really about that. It's about he wanted to earn income from it. Yeah. So we'll leave it on that words of wisdom.
Awesome stuff, guys. Thank you so much to everyone for showing up this evening. A special thank you to Timothy and Felix and Travelmatic
and
Roland as well for those super chats
and memberships
as well. We appreciate all of you, and we'll see you next week, next Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Eastern.
I just wanted to show them up on the screen because it was frozen there for a second.
Yes.
Felix, thank you so much for becoming a member of the Essetino Media Create Profitable Channel membership. And we've got Roland. Thank you so much for the super chat donation. Travelmatic, and of course, Timothy. Thank you guys so much. All right.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone, and bye for now.
Yeah, we'll be back same time next week. We're back on the regular schedule.
Bye-bye.